Here we are, the 1992 Texas State Finals. Tim Weissman versus Robert Hernandez. With your host, Don James.
Hey, and Fishboy.
Also commentating will be Owen, Young Gun Geraldo, John Fishboy Doolittle, and Scott, the Arlington Kid, Morgan. Brian Croco is reffing this match. That's a questionable call right on the outset. No experience reffing at all. And what little experience he does have, in my opinion, he's a very poor ref. Let's see if that becomes a factor or not. It was a factor in the earlier matches today. And the coin flip. Anticipation builds. We have a crowd of about 20,000 looking on here at the Fun Spear Arena in Arlington, Texas.
Robert's charging definitely makes the ref a factor. Robert's charging definitely makes the ref a factor.
Yeah, Fishboy there with a typical comment.
Yeah.
Will they play
Okay.
with the Lexan, the red one, or the yellow one?
They'll play with the red Lexan, I believe, because Owen played with that in the previous match, and that's Tim's puck, so he'll play with it. Tim's glad about that decision by Robert. Okay, before we start, we'll get some predictions here from around the room. First, Owen Geraldo.
4-0 Tim.
And Scott Morgan.
4-0 Tim.
Fishboy.
4-0 Tim.
Daryl Hess.
I'll give Robert 2 games.
My prediction, as I made before, is 4-1. Robert won the first game. I made that prediction on tape before, and I stick by it. Oh, 1-1, Hernandez. That's the shot that'll work right there. The cross straight off the very good drift. He's whipping that puck around. He's moving good. Tim looks a little sloppy. Everything's not together yet. Oh, beautiful chase shot by Weissman. 2-1. Nice bank by Robert. 2-2. We hear yes from his wife. And Weissman whips it in 3-2. Not a lot of defense in this game. Puck stuck in the goal. So far, there's been much strategy, Owen. It's just been hit the puck, score, hit the puck, score.
Well, during our first game between Robert and me, that was the same thing that happened, and then we all settled down. Robert has come up with a hard right wall under, and Tim's trying to stop the over.
Yeah, definitely. Tim just had a beautiful chase shot there, by the way. Robert whipped in a left wall under, which is uncharacteristic of him. That was the shot most effective against Owen, but yet unused. Oh, Robert charges, gives us a point away, 5-3. Then another weak shot by Robert gives a point away. Tim does the same, returns the favor. Oh, beautiful shot there. Quick, powerful. Oh, Tim, there's a sweet shot. That is a forehand right wall under. Robert fires in a right wall under. Gives the puck away. Tim, forehand off goal. And right wall under. That was one of
in record time.
In record time, Fishboy says. Wow, no defense there whatsoever. Not a lot of strategy, not a lot of drifting. They're just hitting the puck. Actually, that style of game favors Robert Hernandez.
I agree, but since Tim was able to score some early points, he said, let's go for it.
I think that's what he thought there, but as Robert's wife gives him advice, I've never seen that before during a match. Who knows what she might have said, but it might have been something on a marital outlook.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, they'll edit that one out in the booth. Robert's deep in thought here. He may be deep in prayer.
If Robert could shoot some straight shots around Tim's defense, as he did like a couple of points, then those bank shots are going to really work because Tim's going to have to think.
If they play that same style game again, Robert will definitely win it. You know, it could be dangerous because Robert just needs to get fired up on defense, and that's his style of game right there, firing in. It's not Weissman's style. And right away, Robert goes for off goal. Oh, beautiful right wall under. Tricky. Oh, Robert's really flinching on defense. He has no prayer of stopping Weissman if he's going to flinch like that. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Right wall. Beautiful. Tap, tap. Forehand. Weissman goes for his bread and butter forehand. No good. Beautiful left wall, Robert. He's tried that shot twice in this match. It's scored twice. Tim scores in a serve. That's the oldest trick in the book. I'm surprised Robert Hernandez fell for that one. Tim goes to the same shot again. Robert hits a weak wide angle bank. The wide angle banks will not work against Weissman. You have to be sharp, crisp against Weissman. You cannot do those wide angle banks and expect to score. Robert goes with a weak cross straight and fires into Tim's mallet. No power in that shot whatsoever. 3-2, Weissman with a cut shot. Another weak bank. Oh, sweet left wall. Robert's going to the left wall 3 times. He's scored 3 times. I don't know if he's aware of it, but that shot could be a killer. Weissman seems to be concentrating on the cut. Robert's right side. Robert goes to the forehand cut. That's a beautiful shot. That's a shot he won against Owen Geraldo with. Robert goes with it again. He steals the puck. Oh, right wall. Poorly set up shot there. Then he charges, gives Tim the point. You can't give points like that. Robert's big mistake. He still thinks he's playing Owen Geraldo. You can't charge Tim Weissman and get away with it, as Robert pushes one in on charge. But if you charge Tim Weissman, you might as well go home. Owen seems to be a little offended. He thinks I'm insulting him over here, but nevertheless, the commentary will go on. Power shot by Robert. He's into the drift now. He's into the moves. Tap, tap, tap. Right wall. Really set up again. Those unders have to be set up by off goals to score in Tim. And then the cut shot. That's the killer. As I stated earlier tonight, the killers on Robert Hernandez with the straight shots, cut and cross, and Tim right now is concentrating on the cut. It's very effective. And Weissman scores 0.5. Oh, sweet shot. Robert charges, gives him a point. You can't continue charging. If Robert continues to charge, this is going to be a very quick finals.
I agree. Robert's playing pretty well, and Tim's taking everything he's giving him. Throw all the way.
All right. Robert's defense has been non-existent thus far. Robert again kneeling down, deep in prayer, deep in thought. He might call on his old karate training here. What do you think?
He's just praying right now.
He's praying. Weissman goes to his patented circle drift. Gives the puck up towards the line, off goal.
Actually, a slight correction on that. The patent is still pending, but he's the only one trying for it right now.
Okay, Scott Morgan makes some typical Arlington comment there. Oh, Robert charges. Could have easily popped it under there, but Tim Weissman did not. This shot. Tim's toying with him here. Hitting shot pucks around, waiting. He'll eventually score on a cut shot. Robert gets the puck. Oh, stuffed home. Eat it. Oh, forehand. Nice shot by Weissman. And Robert, once again, he fires that right wall without setting it up. If you're going to score on the right wall under against Weissman, Owen, it has to be set up with off goals or some kind of misdirection shot beforehand. Do you agree?
Yes, you have to time delay it as well.
Okay, and there it is. Now that shot scored because it came off the back rail. Fooled Tim's defense. His defense was frozen. Robert whipped it under. Tim goes for the cut. Robert fires left wall under. That's 4-4 on those left wall shots. And Tim did not set up his previous shot. Forehand. Tim's going with a lot of forehand so far in this match. Cross straight, off. Tim's cross straight is just not a weapon that Owen Geraldo, myself, and maybe Keith Fletcher's cross straight is. If he could ever develop that part of his game, a little bit more fully, left wall, beautiful, he could be unbeatable.
It could be instant now.
Oh, that's debatable. Robert charges to get the puck. Nice. 4-4. Oh, he goes for the left wall. Good move by Robert. Tim luckily blocks it. Robert switches the right wall in. Tap, tap. Cross straight block by Tim. That was a weak shot by Robert. He's got to put more power than that on it. Nice. Took the pace and went over right wall over. He goes to the left wall there, but it wasn't crisp. Tim fires right wall off the table. Score is 5-4, Fishboy. Tap, tap. Oh, Robert flips to the side and pulls a Phil Arnold there. That's not part of his game plan. Getting a little erratic. He needs to calm down. Oh, very erratic possession by Hernandez there. It seemed like the ghost of Phil Arnold had somehow came upon him or something. Oh, now he's just trying for too much power. He put his whole body into that shot. Oh, good stop. Okay, calm down.
You know, that may be one of the only ways Phil can get in the finals match nowadays.
That could be true. I don't know if Phil's going to listen to it, but in case he does, that was Scott Morgan with the comment. I'm sure an upcoming challenge match will be pending. We have a comment here from
Jeremy?
sweep forehand by Weissman. What do you mean? Well, at this point, Weissman seems to be cool, calm, and collective. You know, he's a veteran pro. Robert, the other way, he looks a little bit stressed out as the puck goes into a video machine here. He looks a bit stressed out. He looks like he's praying. Not really sure of himself. Not a lot of confidence. But Tim, on the other hand, confident galore.
I do have to say, though, I think Robert's really concentrating on this game. He's really collected, and he's playing his defense is really there, but he's still not able to stop some of Weissman's shots.
Okay, those comments were from a Arlington player here. I forget his name. Jeremy Tuggle. Weissman with that forehand. That's been the killer shot for this match. That and the cut straight have been Robert's undoing. Oh, there it is again. The forehand straight shot from Weissman and the cut straight. The two deciding factors in this match so far.
Robert now has one more chance to make your prediction come true at 4-1.
That's true. My prediction's looking a little weak now, but at least I'll be close. Robert, at this point, needs to take his 2 minutes, okay? They've been playing too rapidly. His wife gives him more comment. I don't know if it's strategic or not. Now he seems to be arguing with her. Something's going on here. We have a marital rift in progress. No, they're discussing strategy, I believe. Can we pan the camera to that area, Daryl? Okay, I don't really know what she's telling Robert at this point. She's discussing strategy. She's saying, hit the right wall harder, I believe. Robert's contemplating. I've never seen coaching from his wife before, but here it is. And we're back on. Robert now ready with the advice. He seems ready. I'm not sure exactly what he told him. Maybe we'll find out after the match from Miss Hernandez. Fourth game. Possible tournament game here. Robert goes to the left wall. That might have been what his wife told him there, that left wall had been 4 out of 5 effective. Tim had blocked it one time, luckily, but Robert knocked off the table that time. Tim was ready. Oh, sweet shot by Weissman. He goes to the forehand again. He knocked that one off the right wall, I believe. But to Robert's left side, it's a sweet shot. He goes for the straight forehand again. One thing Weissman's setting up here is what I call his bread and butter shot, which is his forehand left wall under. There's the forehand, nice again. If he has Robert totally set up for that shot, and when he does it, it'll be a sure score. He'll probably wait to a key moment in the match to use it. Beautiful, right wall under. And Robert with a nice one of his own. Tim with the serve. Robert left wall. That shot's about 5 for 7 now. Tim with a right wall under sloppy. Robert's defense just completely left him in this match. No defense exploded at all. Look, he's all the way in the back goal. He's all the way in the goal. He's moving back and forth. He doesn't know what he's doing. Tap, 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 tap. Fire strong. Tim's defense, on the other hand, he's in his zone right now. Goes for the forehand again. Cross straight. Off the chase. Forehand. Cut straight. There he goes to the bread and butter. It's just not there. He's not. Oh, forehand. And forehand again. Shades of Hector Falcone with all these forehands, Owen.
What was that?
Shades of Hector Falcone. He has a lot of forehands.
Well, Robert there is best friends with Hector, so his wife probably watching him say, "Hey, forehands."
I don't know what Owen's talking about there. I was talking about Weissman's forehands, but nevertheless, who knows what match Owen's watching. Possible, amazing. The upset so far in this match, in my mind, has been Brian Zacraco's reffing. There hasn't been any arguments of any sort yet, and that's the upset in my mind. What do you think, Fishboy?
I agree completely here. I thought there would be some controversial calls from me.
I'm afraid it's going to give him an undeserved good reputation.
Daryl feels that it will give him undeserved good reputation as a ref, and I assure him that will not happen.
What about Brian?
Oh, nice cut shot.
Tournament
point 4 for Weissman. He scratches, he swipes some sweat off his brow.
I predict it'll be a forehand.
Weissman right here needs to go with the 3 Amigos shot, but who knows if he has the ball to do it. He goes with the forehand again. Oh, and Robert fires off the table. Frustration setting in. A real quiet crowd here of 20,000 at the Thriller Dome in Arlington, Texas. Oh, again he fires off.
You know, it's possible Tim's trying to finish this off so quick because he's as hungry as the rest of us.
Once again, Scott Morgan, you know, he's sitting here in the commentary booth, but, you know, I don't know who let him in. I don't know how he got in here, but nevertheless, he takes the mic every once in a while, and I can't control him. Beautiful cut shot, Tim Weissman, the 1992 Texas State champ. Crowd goes nuts. And Tim Weissman, champion once again. We'll see if we can get an interview with Weissman here. He may come over to Mike and tell us about what happened. Tim, your offense seemed to cut through his defense like it was warm butter. What happened out there?
Well, the last couple times I played Robert, I've been working with a forehand attack that for some reason it makes him jerk a lot so that it opens up the nice cut shot, okay, the backhand cut shot. And once I was able to really get him worried on my forehands, I just pull the forehand out and then do, you know, a straight shot.
You went almost exclusively cut straight and forehand to your right side on him. Offensively, it seemed like Robert didn't take time to set anything up. It was back and forth. There was not a lot of defense on either side of the table.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought his offense was there. I don't think it's as good as I've seen it before. But what?
Well, it'd help if he would lose 30, 40 pounds, Robert. If he can play that fast and that well, 50 pounds overweight, can only help his game if he got down to what he ought to be, play a sport.
I noticed Mr. Hernandez coaching Robert for the first time. Anybody have any? Mr. Hernandez was coaching Robert throughout the match. We were wondering about it up here, and I wonder what she was telling her. I have no idea.
It was just passing on information his 6-month-old son was telling her.
I understand. Okay, well, we might get Robert Hernandez in here in a bit, but I guess for now we're going to sign off. Oh, no, Robert. Okay, seemed like your defense seemed to leave you a little bit there. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
His defense leaves him. Give me a break. I just couldn't stop his. He kept killing me on my right side. And what made me mad is they weren't even super fast. They were just accurate. I mean, I thought I had to cut out. Obviously, I didn't.
What I've tried to develop my game around in the last year or so, like year and a half, is to vary the speed of the shots. See, that's something that I think a lot of the players now are catching on to. The younger players, they start doing all these slow shots. But what I think is important is not that it just be slow. Each shot has a specific speed that is necessary for that shot. Like an over the mallet should be kind of a medium speed shot because it allows the other person allows them to react. So there's kind of a flow there that you got to just kind of get into. And when you do that, it lets the other guy jerk out of the way. But and so that's what I try to do. And that's the shots that you get me on is those over the mallet right walls, and. I think maybe we should have done more of them, or I don't know.
Like I said, as far as my offense, I know I have a good offense, but his defense just outlasted me. Every time it was a close match or a close game, just 5-5, his defense just clamped down where mine didn't. And his accuracy, will always override a weaker defense. So even the tie games, he's able to pull them out, and that was the difference, I think. Just his superior defense.
It was 5-4 one of those games. Robert was leading. He had about 15 possessions and couldn't score. And how were you able to hold him off at that point? Remember that?
Bad shot selection.
Bad shot selection. Yeah. Well, in a sense, it's true. I mean, you hope that the other player will make the error that will be in your favor. And if they make that error and you're able to take advantage and make sure that you convert that error into a shot, then that's what it is. It's like
I see. There's two ways to score on someone. One, you try to fake the person out of position, so you move out of the way to make the shot, or there's a hole there and you're accurate and you hit it. And it's one of those two things. Most of the time it's the other person making an error that will end up in the score. So, yes.
Well, do you feel that anybody else was playing better than Robert at the tournament this time?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, obviously, we had maybe a tougher match with Forded too, but I mean, it's styles, and Robert was able to take care of everybody else, and I
would say it's like this. Take Albert, for instance. Albert gives him a much harder match usually, whereas me and Albert play each other, and I usually beat Albert.
Right.
But he's like you said, it's the styles that make the difference. So each style affects every one person a little differently.
To recap the final standings, Tim Young Weissman from Houston wins again. Texas State. Robert Hernandez finished second, with Owen Young Gun Geraldo finishing third. And next week will probably be finishing first in something else. But fourth was Will Upchurch. Fifth was Phil Arnold. Sixth was Mark Robbins. Seventh was Don James. Eighth was Andy Glod. Ninth, Justin Oystad of the Greens Wolverines, new generation. And 10th, Max Silverstein. Justin beat Max 2 sets in the tournament.
I understand there's a new development there coming up, a team match coming up in a week or two.
We have the Carter Cup Team World Championships coming up in Houston next Sunday. The teams are Tim Weissman's team of the Greens Wolverines, featuring Tim Weissman, Max Silverstein, Anton Malhood, and Tom Baldus, and Don James's Final Four team of myself, Owen Young Gun Geraldo, Justin Oystad, and Ed Almeida. So the table's set for next week for the first inaugural James Carter Cup, and it should be exciting.
And
Carter Cup?
Jim Carter Cup. Don James, I understand that the winner of that match, team match, will be facing a team of the old timers. I'm going to be on that team, along with Robert Hernandez, and we're also think that we'll have either
Steve Ushak.
Mark Robbins, or perhaps Vince Chappelle will be on there. Alternate would be Don Beard. They're going to have 4 men or 5?
4 men.
4 men.
It should be exciting. We'll be willing to play an old-time team in our first defense of the title. So we will play you sometime probably in early June, late May for our first defense of the title. And
that's a little too long. Why don't we play a little earlier?
Well, the title has to be defended twice a year.
How old do you want us to get?
We will meet the standard obligation of defending the cup twice a year. After 10 defenses, we will retire champions and call it a career. Don Young Rush signing off from the Texas State in Arlington, Texas.